Now, the Ghana Armed Forces say the gender mainstreaming activities at the garrisons targets both genders and offer them equal opportunities in the forces to ensure gender equity, according to Naval Captain Veronica Ahin, gender advisor to the Chief of Defence Staff. The aim is also to empower both genders to enhance development per the LC initiative. She made these remarks at a week's gender awareness program with the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center and the Global Affairs Canada at the Liberation Barracks in Sunyani. Precious Semevo has the rest of the details.
The Ghana Armed Forces currently have a female population of about 18%. And to offer equal opportunities to all personnel, a project has been rolled out to address barriers to women in the forces and peacekeeping operations. It forms part of recommendations of the 2020 Measuring Opportunities for Women in Peace Operations report, the 18-month project for all the garrisons being implemented by the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center with funding support from Global Affairs Canada took off at the Liberation Barracks in Sunyani. Gender advisor to the Chief of Defence Staff, Naval Captain Veronica Ahin, says the Ghana Armed Forces Gender Mainstreaming Project provides equal access and opportunities to both genders.
So we are here to sensitize them on gender mainstreaming first, and also to bring them a feedback on the report of the LC initiative. The armed forces, right from the Chief of the Defence Staff, our gender mainstreaming is targeting both men and women. And so even though we undertake programs to support the women because they are now at the bottom, which is gender equity, at the end of the day, everybody in the armed forces is going to benefit. Such that if you are offering training, you give equal training to the men and equal training to the women. So those women who have not been trained, for instance, will be given a little more training to come up a par with their male colleagues. So at the end of the day, gender mainstreaming is meant to empower the men and the women. In fact, the theme upon which we are doing all this training is guaranteeing equal opportunities in the Ghana Armed Forces.
Lieutenant Colonel Kofi Obriyabua, commander of 154 Armored Regiment, welcomes the initiative.
Over the past few years, we have had quite a significant increase in the number of females in our units, and that's quite a new development. So it's important that we don't just admit them, but we have laid down arrangements by way of a policy that should help us to effectively administer them and also employ them in the work that they are supposed to do. So this is a very good initiative.
Acting head of the Women, Peace and Security Initiative, KAIPTC, Agnes Agbevadi, says the center is committed to promoting women and security agenda.
The center came out with a strategic objective, very unique, to promoting women, peace and security agenda. The outcome of the assessment is translated into action, policy, intervention that we need to carry out to address the barrier that was identified. There are a number of activities to be done. Some of the action had to do with policy development, that's the gender policy for the Ghana Armed Forces. I think once we have the policy for Ghana Armed Forces, then every other thing will be put in structure. The policy will be followed to ensure that there's equal opportunity for both the male and the female officers in the Ghana Armed Forces.
Precious Semevo, JoyNews, Sunyani.
Yes, by part company with you. My name is Pakwisi Shandoff. For more, log on to www.joyonline.com. The show continues. Stay.